Jason, coming off a loss on Sunday, tough one to swallow. How does the team bounce back and look forward and build on the positives through that game?
Well, there was a lot of positives for myself. You know, I have a burning ambition inside me to kind of figure out why we actually lost, what were the reasons. And when you actually go back and watch the game over and you can analyze it, you see that there was a lot of positive moments and we played well. We just had 2 lapses of concentration. But outside of that, you know, there's a lot of things that we can look forward to. So it's not all doom and gloom for sure.
And we've talked about how well Raheem is doing offensively. How do we get other players incorporated offensively now?
Yeah, you know, when somebody's hot, you know, you want to kind of ride that wave for sure. And the others just have to put themselves under pressure mentally to know that they need to contribute from that side as well. But we're finding a player who's in a good rhythm and good form, which is a compliment to the rest of the team. You know, he can't score goals by himself, so that's a positive thing. But if everybody's thinking on that wavelength that they need to get in the box, they need to create half a yard to get a strike off, they need to get on the end of crosses from the weak side, then they'll start to get in better positions and have more attempts and hopefully more goals throughout the team.
And last season, you guys went 1-for-1 against Richmond. How do you guys get the edge on Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's more about ourselves as opposed to them. We know how they play. We feel that we're in decent form. We just have to make more plays in critical moments of the game. So it's more about ourselves as opposed to them. We know a few of their threats. You know, he easily is a big threat. He's physical. He's strong. You know, he's difficult to defend against in the channel. Imura is difficult out of midfield. You know, they've got a few players that can be dangerous, but like I said, it's more about ourselves.
Do you think last year's results will help you guys bounce back from a loss?
No. I think it's more just focused on how we want to approach the game. The players are confident. They're playing that way. And despite the fact that we lost on the weekend, if they continue to take that confidence into Saturday's game, then I think it'll hold us in good stead.
Last week, Anthony Osorio mentioned that it's sometimes easier to face MLS affiliates compared to more experienced teams like Richmond, Rochester. Would you agree with that?
I disagree with that. I think it doesn't matter which opposition you're playing against, whether it's an affiliate team or a team that's been around for a long time. You still approach the game the same way. You still do your video preparation. You still do your hard training throughout the week. You do your tactical training closer to the game. So nothing really changes from that perspective.
Do you think Richmond has changed a lot from last year?
There's a few players, but when you look at their lineup, some of their big boys or more consistent players are there. So, you know, it doesn't matter really who they want to put in. We know it's going to be a difficult game, and that's the mindset that we'll go in with.